Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the PayDirt podcast. I'm with my guy, the Don Father, Donnie
Yes,
Hines.
sir.
How are you, my brother?
Hey, I'm well, man. I'm well, man. I'm well. I'm blessed. It's getting by, man, day by day, just like everyone else. But hey, definitely, in one way or another, I'll say at the end of the day, there's always gonna be a lot to talk about. So it's just good to
Bro,
be back. It's good to be
we
back,
we got
man.
we got a lot, my dude. We got a
Yeah.
lot to go over since the last time we had chatted. First of all, how's life, my dude? How's work? How's everything?
Everything is everything, man. I can't complain. Everything's good. Just working hard and trying to just work smarter though. Always trying to work smarter and just trying to expand out here. As you know, I'm out in VA, just doing what I got to do, working probably 7 days a week. But you know what it is though?
Fun
Is what
coupons, my G.
exactly. But when you start working hard, you figure out how to work smarter. So I just been working out here, man, enjoying this weather. Weather's gonna be getting better this week.
Oh man.
So
Oh man.
when the sun's out, the guns are out. So I'm definitely waiting on that. I know my boy Timbo Slice gonna be pulling down one of these days. Take a visit
Oh
to 757.
yes, sir.
See what it has to offer.
I'm
Living.
thinking. I'm thinking either July, maybe August. Pull up, dude. I would love to. Actually, just got word.
Hell
Me a
yeah.
couple of my friends are getting married in Jamaica. So me and wifey, we're gonna look at that and see the numbers and at least go down there for a couple days, celebrate. Shout
Boop,
out,
boop, boop,
shout out.
boop, 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 boop.
Yep. Shout out Ryan and Ashley. We so happy for you guys, and it's a year from now, so your boy's about to get shredded. Like
Uh,
it's gonna be scary hours in the gym.
hey man, it definitely has. So, and as you see, it's nonstop because it's scary hours and the wise words of Drake. So, at the end of the day, I said we're all sitting down just seeing what's next, man. I feel like the way Drake moves now, we moving, man. What's next, man? As you
What's
see,
that? What's
I just gotta
next?
I just gotta say too, Tim, that to be in a place is gonna be no other place like Jamaica. Shout out to all my Jamaicans out there. It's nothing
Yo,
but Adi vibes. I hope you enjoy that trip, man. Just say congrats whoever's getting married because love is a beautiful thing. I feel like there's a lot of negativity going on these days, a lot of
yeah,
bullshit happening in the news, and I mean, as you said,
true, true story, bro.
like for you to even take a vacation, a lot of people can't say they haven't done that in literally a months,
Yeah,
maybe over a year. So, I mean, that definitely sounds like a good time here. But
yo. And speaking of scary hours, bro, did you hear? You hear Drake?
wise words of Drake, man. I mean, he dropped his EP. What's next? And then he dropped Wants and Needs with featuring Little Baby. Little Baby snapped on it. Definitely, I have to say more than Drake, as y'all see. I got some records up here. I'll admit it. I am a stan. I am a Drake stan. I just fuck with Drake because I call myself a music connoisseur. So when you just really mess with an artist, you mess with an artist when you're a connoisseur of music. So
Facts,
and
dude.
I
Facts.
mess with it. I'll definitely say Lemon Pepper Freestyle is a great track. Him and Rick Ross. When that duo gets together, it's always gonna be impeccable music. So I can't complain against
Bro,
that.
without a doubt.
I just need a whole album, man. But I mess with it. I mess with it. But it's Drake, so it's like what you expect from Kobe every season. What you expect from Jordan every
Greatness,
season. I
greatness,
mean, what you expect from Tom Brady every season. So I enjoyed it.
greatness,
But
bro.
it's been crazy,
Wild.
man. A lot, bro. We back here. It's March, and just March comes in. What's the saying? March comes in like a lion goes out like a lamb. So
Lamb,
hopefully
yeah.
spring is around the corner.
Bro, speaking of spring, that dude Phil down in what Pennsylvania, groundhog, man, 37% accuracy. It seems like it's about to be springtime where I am. On Thursday, it's supposed to be 63 degrees, but at the same time, we are in
Hey,
upstate New York. We are
that
going to
weather is
get
quite bipolar.
yeah, we are going to absolutely get another snowstorm. It's going to be like 20 something inches just to rub it in and be like, okay, that's it.
I hope not. I don't want to speak that in existence for New York. I hope not. But Hey, just to even say that it could be 60s one of these days coming up, I think that's pretty. That's good enough for being in the Northeast at this moment in life. So
Bro,
I
tell me
hope that
about it.
sun stays there on a consistent basis. But no, New York, it's not. It'll be 60 degrees one
No,
day, and like you said, we have 5 inches, 20 inches of snow on the ground the next day. So
it happens
you gotta
every
enjoy
year.
it while it lasts. You gotta enjoy it while it lasts. It does, man. It does, man.
Every year. It teases us, then Mother Nature's like, bam, and see you later.
Yeah, yep.
just
Hey,
like just like a lot of these teams are doing to veteran players that are owed a lot of money in the NFL. This is starting to become the NBA. Whoa.
it definitely does feel like it's a game of Uno right now. Like every every team, every
Draw
franchise
four.
is pulling exactly draw four, pulling wild
Draw
cards out
four.
here.
Draw
Definitely
four. Draw
is
four.
exactly. I mean,
Bro,
the draft hasn't
Carlos
even happened
Dunlap.
yet.
Yeah, Carlos Dunlap getting released from the Seahawks. Yo, he came over from the Bengals and he helped out as well to do that to get that defense where it was. Now we're finding out it was actually the offense's problem, which if you think about it, they stopped letting Russ cook. They started to run more. I think the running backs definitely need to step up their game as well. But on the other hand, Russ, he wasn't able to cook because he was getting chased everywhere. He looked like Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl.
True story. True story. And speaking of Super Bowl, I feel like everyone just sits here and looks at Russell Wilson in one way or another. It's like how you been in the league for over a decade and still only have one Super Bowl. So
Yeah,
that just relates to the situation that Carlos Dunlap is in too. It's just
Marshawn Lynch, bro, beast mode,
exactly,
beast mode.
exactly.
Yo, I watched Peyton's Places with Marshawn Lynch. Yo, so funny, man. Peyton Manning. If you don't know Peyton Manning,
You sound like you
he
got
was with
that.
him.
Timmy got them coins over there. That's on that ESPN Plus. I did see the a trailer to that show. Let me know Tim has ESPN Plus. Timbo Slice. You might have to send me that login, young man. I might have to get that login. I heard that is a great.
YouTube, YouTube is a wonderful place. Let me
Uh,
tell you. I got it
say
for
no more.
free 99, baby.
You can't beat that then.
Yo, he was talking to Marshawn
Listen,
Lynch about the Beast Quake. Yo, that was crazy when that happened. And just the fact that they did not run the ball with Marshawn and they tried to throw a slant route that got picked off by Malcolm Butler. Like yeah, Marshawn talked about that in Peyton's places. He was like, man, you have no idea. I didn't even realize the play we were calling until he was halfway into his cadence and he's like they aren't running. I'm not getting the
not
ball.
giving the ball to the beast. Hey, till this day, that's obviously it's gonna be ever a head scratcher. And Pete
Oh,
Carroll,
for sure, bro.
I think Pete Carroll he's kind of in one way or another. He's like the Cowboys head coach. Nah, I mean Gary. So
Gary,
in one way or another, bro.
Mike McCarthy.
Nah, that's why when I say Gary, I listen. I call that man Gary McCarthy because you heard about his brother.
Oh
You heard about his brother, right?
no, no. Enlighten me, my friend. Enlighten me.
Just know Mike McCarthy's brother is a scammer. That at the end of the day,
Okay, I got to hear about this.
you can't trust kinfolk. I guess he was biting off the budget, man. I guess so. Mike McCarthy he started to have his brother as an accountant when he first got in the league, and he was kind of taking money like off the budget, like because he started his own. He invested in a couple
It's
companies,
a
yada yada
situation.
yada. Exactly. So, when people are doing that and money gets involved, sometimes it breaks relationships, family or not. But he was out there balling though, buying guineas, renting yachts, wearing looking like the Wolf on Wall Street.
Wow, on that money, on his money, like
But
that's wild. That was
exactly.
me and wifey have been watching the Jersey Shore Family Vacation. By the way, guilty pleasure other than sports. And Mike, the situation he had a situation where that happened. He was giving his brother the money as an
Yep.
accountant, and he was skimming off the top, tax evading taxes, not paying certain taxes. Like all, it
Yeah,
was
he got locked up
wild.
for that, right?
He
That
did for
this
8 months, and
situation.
yeah,
I
he
remember
did.
the Jersey Shore franchise will never die. I'll be a first in it too. I would sit here and just poke fun at you, Temple Slice, but I haven't watched the latest one, but I do know they're back with another season, and it's literally 10 years later. So for them to
Bro,
still
it
be on
is.
TV making millions off this shit, that just shows you, hey, they got something that we don't. So you
It's
got to
just
respect.
entertainment, bro. Really, it is.
It
It
is.
is hilarious.
At the end of the day, everything is a situation. That's funny, but
It is.
now I just say that all that to say too, man. Like just with the whole Russell Wilson situation, and I personally, I think he's gonna stay. You see, we all seen what just Dallas did today. Now, I mean, we're here to get
Yo,
it. First week of March. This
we
is a
got to let people
breaking
know
news today. I mean,
this is.
Dak is back in an actual contract.
As we were recording this, like literally as me and Donnie were talking before this about the episode, this news broke. 123 million guaranteed for the boy, and he deserves every single bit of it.
Man, it's crazy. Just I feel like Jerry Jones just sits back and is like, you know what? Let me just try to get as much clout for the Cowboys as I can.
Yep.
Because everyone was talking about this Dak situation all season, even all for the regular season that just passed. So for Jerry Jones to finally pull the plug the day before the last day for the franchise tag deadline, literally it's tomorrow. Today's March 8th. Now I mean, and Dak is back, and everyone was questioning when this franchise tag is going to make a
My
move, and it just did
my
today.
my hands don't cramp writing checks.
Listen, man,
My hands don't cramp. Did you? Yo, that
I
was so
I
funny.
I didn't see that one, but I feel like Texas T is what does that to you. that good old rich folk Texas T. And I mean, too,
Bro,
not only that, that was the biggest signing bonus. Dak just received the biggest signing bonus ever in NFL history.
really, I
So,
didn't realize that.
yeah, man, yeah.
Oh, you must have got the update before I did. Damn.
Hey, bro, listen, man. We got to find these diamonds in the rough. This is important
Yo,
information. 66
40.
million. 66 mil.
Wow, and he's set to make 75 million in his first year. That's wild, dude.
So this shows you, now I mean, will be trying to take these sorry ass Cowboys to the Super Bowl. Is it gonna
Maybe.
happen? Probably not. But will Dak be a Hall of Famer?
Shit.
I mean, if he's putting up the numbers he does, yeah.
It could be, bro.
Cowboys
One
will
of,
never be in a Super Bowl though. I just gotta put that down there right now. You
I mean,
Cowgirl fans, I
every year
need you
they
though because I
say
need
it.
someone to laugh at. So shout out to all my Cowboy fans out there, but even especially shout out to Dak. I mean, getting
Yeah.
one of the most solid,
He-
epic contracts
paid,
ever.
paid,
All right, man. We'll
bro.
see what. It's about time. That's all I have to say. It was about time.
The someone said, you know what this is? This is Jerry Jones tipping off the extraordinary TV deal that is coming. Like Prime Video, the Prime Video is getting in. There's probably going to be Netflix, like Netflix football, like all. There's going to be so many hands in the pot for a TV deal, and it's supposed to be over $100 billion. And the Cowboys are on at least like 4 or 5 primetime games, whether they're good or not, no matter what.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean he's definitely pulling the right business move right there. Like I don't know how many other NFL owners are trying to get on just like streaming their games on Prime. I think it's definitely a smart thing though, especially this day and age. I mean, I feel like just in general, a lot of people are not as watching them as sports as they were. So, to put something on a streaming service that's like already people watch. I mean, you're gonna get a new audience that's gonna be bound to click and just watch it just because it's
Yeah.
on there. So,
Prime
hey,
Video was good, bro. The
Bro,
stream and
I'll be on
everything
Prime
when
Video.
I had
I'll be
it.
watching a couple shows. I watched Upload. They just dropped the one. I think it's called Miami Nights, based on Muhammad Ali.
Oh
My man,
yeah, yeah.
Malcolm X.
Malcolm as well. Yep.
The Amazon definitely has some good movies they have dropped. Good Amazon originals.
And
You try
I
to get
watched
boxing into
Thursday Night Football
Netflix.
on there all the time. And
Yeah, and
I was
that
like, why
too.
not?
Yeah,
Bro,
I watch.
serious question now, especially because we're getting into football in Dak. Do you think he comes back the same player, better or worse? What's your honest opinion on that?
I think he's gonna come out better. Um, but this makes sense. because I'm not a big fan of contradictory, but he's still
Uh-huh.
going to be the same player at the same time. And
Okay.
I only say that just because. Listen, I'm not want to sit here now. I mean, this is the PayDirt podcast here. They call me the Don Father. I'm sitting here with Timbo Slice.
The
I know
guy.
you know the vibes, and I know we ESPN awesome. We got First and Six, Stephen A. Smith. My man Max Keller be off the wall sometimes, but it is what it is. But I'm not trying to sound like Stephen A. Smith right now. I feel
Mm,
like the Cowboys juju man is they're losers, bro. At the end of the day, they're
it's
franchise
true.
losers. They're winning. They're winning.
Winning,
I
winning.
mean, in the
Nah.
money realm, I'll give it to them. They're winning in the money
Oh
realm.
yeah.
But I can't see the Cowboys winning the Super Bowl, bro, anytime soon. Like, and
No.
that's just
No.
my intuition speaking.
Their
I mean,
defense needs to improve. Their offense is perfectly fine. They're getting back
100%,
some
hundred
key
percent.
offensive linemen as well. But their defense
And
needs to improve.
it does. And personally, me, man, I don't know about everyone else. The way I also do measure a player is about how many rings they got. So that's why I say Dak being as the same person, because he's gonna put up some good numbers, some great numbers, but he's not gonna have any rings. If I had to predict it, if Dak gets a ring in his lifetime, I believe the man is what is he 30 years old? I believe he's still young.
Dak
How
right now?
how old is Dak Prescott? Real quick,
Bro. 30? I don't think so. Hold up.
I can't be too off.
27 years old, bro. What are
27.
you
Okay. Hey,
What are
if
you
you
talking
round
about?
up, to the next whole number,
You
he would be 30. Just
You ain't
saying.
wrong. You ain't
Like
wrong. You ain't wrong.
he's basically me right now though. 27 years old, still young, 100% young, still young.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
for him to get a
sometimes
ring,
my
man,
body don't feel it.
I would give him if he gets 2 rings, bro. Then he went past my standards. No lie, but I don't see him.
Or
I
no, now your expectations.
Yeah, my
Oh,
standards,
okay.
my standards, and my expectations for him. Because my standard is I
Is
think it's
that
gonna
because of
fit.
Eli? It's because of Eli because he has 2 rings. Yeah, I
Hey,
got you.
I mean,
Ben's got 2, so I feel the same way.
you know what I mean. So it's just like Tom
Speaking
Brady is
of
there. Tom Brady is there. All the other quarterbacks are here. So
speaking of Big Ben, bro, my Steelers made a move. They uh
hey,
they signed a Big Ben. He's only taking a $1.5 million salary. Um, his cap hit is the same, but his cap hit is way lower because of the base salary, and he saved the Steelers $15 million. Now they have some room to grow. They signed a new center. They're gonna need that because Marquise Pouncey is retiring. Ooh, that was nice.
listen, the
Sometimes it
whiskey will
needs
do
to
that
come.
sometimes.
That it will.
And when I say whiskey, I mean that good old Virginia tea.
Hey, my man,
Shout
my
out to
man.
Afrohead.
Oh,
If you know,
uh,
you know.
if you know, you know.
That's all I gotta say. But my
It's
bad,
true.
Tim.
Hey,
Continue,
you good,
continue,
bro. I was
continue on
I was
Big
on a
Ben.
tangent, bro.
Nah, I was actually just looking at something too, just in regards to my boy Big Ben. What
Okay,
I
what you
really
got?
what I really like about it though, I feel like that with Big Ben with the Steelers, they got to do 3 things.
Yep.
Now they got to get the run game back on track.
Yeah,
I
you can't be last in that and then not.
Nah,
Come on.
saying that's one of the number one things right there. If they get the run game back on track, that will be one key. And then also
Hmm.
too, bro, what they would have to do is they gotta get that man James Washington on the field.
He needs to get on there more. I don't. So as
James
far as
Washington got some great potential.
he does, but so yes, absolutely, and they're gonna need him to do that if Juju doesn't re-sign with the Steelers because it's gonna be a hometown discount.
Even
Like,
if Juju was though, just
no, I know, I agree, but you got to think about that too. That's also you're in a spread offense. That's at least 4 wide receivers. They got Claypool, they got Deontay, they got James Washington, and then they're gonna need another one, as well because it's either right now what they're predicting is that they either keep Bud Dupree or they keep Juju. There's no way they keep both unless both take a really team friendly deal.
Mm-hmm.
So, but now that Big Ben's coming back, Juju has said that he wants to be in Pittsburgh, and Bud Dupree, has been a part of that team. So it's like
I mean,
I
but
think,
big and like you said with Big Ben, his alternate contract, he definitely creates that more cap space. I mean, was it the night you said right, 19 to 14 million
yes,
change
yep. So
for his last final year. So I mean, they it
that's
depends
their
on how they run
best
their
option.
offense, bro. But I know
New
you're in the
offensive coordinator right now.
I'm saying
So
you can use
so
that, bro. I feel
yeah,
like the league is turning into a bunch of shooters these days.
yo, and you got to get I feel like if Najee Harris is there at 24, the Steelers should take him. And then the
Mm.
offensive line is going to be revamped. They had some good backups
They need a
behind
you
the
guys definitely
veterans.
need a new center, bro. That's I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like the offense line better still, but I feel about things whether or not the team choose what's that boy's name? I, I so suave, so suave. I try to read his name, Alejandro Valaniwo.
Oh, no.
Alejandro Valaniwo.
Alejandro. No, no, no.
Alejandro. How you say that? I put some adobo on this so it could go
No,
ahead.
no, no, no.
I'm listening.
Alejandro Villanueva.
Ah! Belewaneva. Belewaneva. I
Villanueva.
like that. I
Yeah,
like that.
he's not coming
I'm not
back.
trying to sound like a big idiot too. You know, yeah, I'm just playing. I love all.
I
I'm
mean,
not even
I
sure
don't
that's a
know.
Hispanic name. I love all my Hispanic community, but
Yo, he was
home
an Army
back though.
Ranger, bro.
Respect. I even respect the man more. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So, I mean, to that boy Matt Filler. So I
Matt
feel like they
Filer.
both. Yeah,
Yeah.
Filer. I feel like they both in the same league one way or another.
Yeah,
Who
Matt
do you
Filer
want?
was great.
As a Steelers fan? Who do you want as your? Who do you want in center? You trying to keep? You trying to keep Matt?
Well, we just signed JC Hausenher. Hold on. Let me get this guy up. This guy looks like a goddamn boss.
Man, I'll tell you
Pittsburgh
right now.
signed what is his name? Hold on. Steelers transactions.
James Conner.
Let's see. Yep, Pittsburgh. Oh, they re-signed J.C. Hasenauer. Actually, that's that. So they have him.
Okay.
Um, they have him, but also at the same time as well. Um, they could address it through the draft, but their revamped line is pretty good. I think they'll take a center with the third or fourth round, and then it'll be a good competition up front. The Steelers just need to move bodies, bro. Marquise Pouncey, he wasn't moving bodies last year. Villanueva, he looked old, and he was like all respect to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same time, we need to let these young guns in and just start going. Matt Canada is going to spread the offense out. He's going to protect Big Ben, and we need a run game. Also, Steelers have Anthony McFarland Jr., who was Matt Canada's running back when he was head coach for Maryland as well. So there's a lot of connections. Matt Canada is going to definitely open up that offense a lot more than Randy Fiechner did.
Mm. That that sounds like my man got hope over there.
Always have hope. When seven is under center, or well, technically in the shotgun because he had 500 shotgun passes out of 600 actual attempts. So yeah, bro. When
Let them know the
se-
numbers. We ain't
yeah,
dressing the numbers up. We
yeah,
ain't dressing the numbers up.
seven. This
Go
year
ahead.
is seven for number seven, bro. You know what I'm
Ooh.
saying?
So you feeling lucky then? Can't
Stairway to seven. Bro, he can't let that sit how that last year put out. He still has that fire to burn. Bro, he could do it with a running game to save his arm. Like I mean, first 11 games he was letting that shit fire, you know?
True story. And how old is Big Ben right now though?
I believe 38.
38. I'm just saying because I know my man's up there, and everybody is not Tom Brady.
True
And
story.
that's why I said it too. Just the first thing.
He just turned 39 actually on
Oh,
March
okay.
2nd. So
So he
happy
a
belated
couple.
Big Ben.
That's for sure. That's for sure, man. So he's just a couple years out of being over the hill. So and that's why when I said the
True.
most important things they need is just that running game, because if they bounce it out, give him a good running game, the Steelers have potential to even
Oh
do it the right
yeah. That's what they
and
lacked
not get
last year.
shit in the face by the fucking Browns. I'm not to this
Yeah.
day. I'm just
Oh,
surprised about that game. I'm surprised about the Super Bowl game too. So that just shows you just 2020 been a year of surprises. 2021 is even going to be more surprises. So, I mean, the Steelers had the great potential to get to the Super Bowl, but the fact that sometimes the rabbit comes out of the magic trick, and that's
bro.
what the Browns
I
did.
would have I would have rather them went to start the season 1-5 and 1-6 than end it 1-6. I was like, oh my god, it was ridiculous, bro. Like, Jesus.
That's a true story, man. Speaking of these, not all these new contracts too. Now, shout out to that safety too, Mr. High, Micah High. Do you know the
Micah
Bills?
Hyde, yeah,
Yeah, Micah High, man, Micah
Buffalo.
High, never ducking low. Signed a 2-year extension to a Buffalo Bill. And that's another team too. That had great potential to be in the Super Bowl also.
Yeah,
But just
they
obviously
just
couldn't
ran into the Chiefs.
when it matters.
Like, yeah,
Exactly.
and the Chiefs were full powered when they lost Eric Fisher. It was apparent in the Super Bowl. Patty Mahomes, he was running for his life, dude.
Bro, that just shows you that the defense always wins games. That Buccaneers defense is a beast. And I know I was speaking of that just that defense in the earlier podcast. Like I can say it. When I say that defense
Mhm.
plays like a bunch of gangsters, bro. Like when I watch that Buccaneers
Gangsters.
defense, man,
There's
it's
dogs.
I mean that
They are
bro,
dogs.
like crazy. You know what I mean? I feel like the Rough Riders out there. Rough Riders. I mean, shit,
Stop.
my boy White, bro.
Drop.
White is a stud.
Shut them down. Open
Now
up
put
shop.
top. Go,
Oh.
go.
Oh.
That's how our
That's how our
riders
riders
roll.
roll.
But nah,
East
real talk.
side.
What a vibes, man. Real talk. It's crazy. That
The
shows defense. So that's why you can see why even the Bills decided, my boy,
hell yeah, bro.
make a high to another 2 years. I mean, I feel like the Bills definitely still got great potential, especially with Stephon Diggs back there. I mean, Josh Allen is a fucking beast, bro. The dude is a stud, and I feel like
Oh,
he's
for
definitely
sure.
that Bills defense, because I feel like the Bills only get better. So I think everyone is
Yeah.
just it just matters how these cookies crumble at the end of the day.
How will the cookie crumble, bro? This is going to be a massacre week. We're recording right now. It's Monday, and the league year really steps off on the 17th. Well, basically the 15th is when they can legally start doing things on the 17th. And this has been a crazy offseason already. Dude,
Absolutely.
speaking of crazy too, and a quarterback that doesn't seem to be on the market, Baker Mayfield saw a UFO with his wife. And let's so that let's
I gotta hear this one.
preface as this, bro. The For the people out there, Colin Coward, if you don't know who that is, he is a TV personality for ESPN, entertainment purposes only. I can't. He's an
I gotta play like the Twilight music after that.
yeah, he's an analyst,
Word.
and he goes,
Entertainment
well,
to say the least.
yeah, he goes, well, I don't want my quarterbacks thinking about UFOs and this that, right? And you know what this motherfucker says? He go, motherfucker. He goes, I don't want my quarterbacks thinking about UFOs, aliens, or anything like Tom Brady. These guys aren't. It's football, film, all that, right? And then Tom Brady tweets him immediately after he saw a clip, and Tom Brady's starting to become the go to social. He's like, how do you know I've
My
never
man been
seen an alien?
trolling. He's still
Yeah,
trolling.
he was like, how do you know that I've never seen an alien or a UFO? Like, what do you mean?
Wow. So Brady is claiming it too.
Yeah, Aaron
Tom Brady
Rodgers has seen
and Baker
UFOs,
Mayfield.
bro.
I do remember hearing about Aaron Rodgers speaking on it. I mean, to this day, man, hey,
Scary hours. Scary
it
hours.
is. I mean, at the end of the day, anything is possible. A lot's been happening. I mean, so
Yeah.
The know that UFOs exist after what 2020 brought us, I wouldn't even be surprised. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm a full on believer. Know what I mean? But
Really?
anything is possible. Anything is possible.
Well,
Sometimes you gotta see it to believe it. Know what I'm saying? But
that's
once I
true.
see, but once I see, it, I'm like, all right, okay.
Yeah, I definitely want to see it in person, but like, there's no doubt
But
at this
do
point.
but do we? But
We
do
do,
we?
my friend. We
It's
do.
crazy. But hey, it goes from UFOs. I mean, they go back in history, and just speaking of history too. And now a couple veteran players got released. I don't know if my man
Ooh.
Alex Smith, bro, from the Washington football team,
Yo, did you see that
aka the
GQ article?
comeback season player of the year.
Yeah. Did you see that GQ article, bro? He basically they they're saying like Washington did not want him to come back. They're like, oh, okay, like yeah, you can be
Mm,
third string quarterback. Like, all right, cool, it's a
third
good
string.
story. But they did not want him to get the starting job, and then he came in and he started. Now, let's see here. What do you think? Do you think he could be a starter still somewhere? He's 36. Do you think he could still be a starter somewhere for all, well, now 17 games because it's a 17 game schedule? Or do you think he's going to be a backup? I know what my thoughts are, but I want to hear yours.
100%. Um, like that statement I said earlier, all in how the cookie crumbles. I can definitely still see Alex Smith as a starter right now in the NFL. For what team? That would be a toss up. Because a lot of these teams are even just figuring if they want to get rid of the starter that they got now. That's actually decent.
Yeah.
I know some are even looking at Justin Field now for Justin Field and Trevor Lawrence to go with
Uh,
their top
And
draft
and
picks. And
Zach
some of those teams don't
Wilson.
even necessarily need Zach and Zach Wilson. Yep. And some of these teams necessarily don't even need a quarterback.
Yep.
Um, like we said last podcast episode, I feel like a lot of these teams they're playing this game like they got a stack of cards in their hand, just looking at the type of the pawn they can get, just what they can do
Hmm.
if they get a player and just trade them off for something if need be.
True.
At the end of the day, everything's a gamble here and there. Y'all gotta face the Joker at one point in life, though.
That we
But
do.
I can definitely see Alex Smith starting though a lot of squads right now. I know even looking at Jacksonville, they're still up in the air with a quarterback. Even if Miami ends up getting rid of Tua and
Hmm.
Deshaun, we need to know what's going to happen to Deshaun. All it matters with because one player
Yeah,
just
true.
affects. If you
True.
think about it, one player kind of affects the whole league in one way or another. So that's
Yep.
why they put a big stigma on traders asking for trades because that kind of creates a domino effect. And as you said earlier, Timbo Slice, you kind of the NFL is kind of can transition to what the NBA is doing in the offseason, just in regards to
Yeah.
just players wanting to get traded and just going on switching on different teams and just being released. Like at the end of the day, like
True.
the ball is always going to be in the player's hand. So. I to answer your question, like I definitely see Alex Smith starting on any team. It could be Miami, it could be Jacksonville. Um, I could really even see anyone. I could even meet. I don't even know if the Jets are considering trading Sam Darnold. The GM,
True.
the GM just spoke the other day. He is willing to take calls for options for Sam Darnold. So
We
there's no,
heard it. We
you
heard
know
it
what I'm saying. So
from
just
his
no,
mouth.
exactly. So just
Bro,
knowing that it just says a lot. But I mean, Alex Smith, he's a fucking superhero, bro. Like just what he's done,
he
just this
is.
season, what he's gone through. So. I mean, hey, shout out to Heineke too, though. I mean, he had to do his
Yeah.
things in the playoffs. I feel like that playoff game that
Mm.
happened. Who knows? Who knows, man?
Bro,
Who
do you think
knows?
Taylor Heineke starts for the Washington football team or they bring somebody else in? What do you
I
think?
think they're trying. I think the Washington football team is trying to bring somebody else in. I don't think they want him as a starter. My personal opinion.
Yeah,
Um, I know that Washington needs a lot of offensive weapons. Their defense is actually pretty decent. I mean, they're top five
for
defense
sure.
stopping a run, and I want to say top 10, top in the past two. This prior season. So I feel like they're really kind of looking for just better weapons on offense, and they know if they can land at least a more of a reliable quarterback, they will do that. They could even ask for a trade. They could trade up. I don't know. They trade up for Tua, man. Who knows what could happen? Who knows what could happen? And
It's
maybe
gonna be wild, bro.
who knows?
And
And who
thinking,
knows where Deshaun going with the Texans if they
yeah,
do considering a call. It seems like it depends on what these teams want to give up. So, Um, hey, we'll see, man. Heineke, he could start if the
Mm,
cookie doesn't crumble the way of what the Jets organization, the head coach wants. Heineke's a baller
yeah,
though.
for
From I
sure.
mean, we don't have much to judge him off, but that he balled out with that playoff game. I believe he had like a damn near 75% passer rating. When Washington was playing Tampa Bay, but
Yeah,
we'll see,
he
man.
did. I think he's going to be probably the backup. Like he definitely earned that.
Yeah, you know,
Washington
Vikings
football
look.
team. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking with the Washington football team. Like I don't think people tend to think, and I don't think this way, is that Cam Newton's going to be reunited with Ron Rivera in Washington. I don't think that's the case, especially how Cam played. I think there's potentially Cam comes back as a backup in New England, and we were just uh, talking about this before. Jimmy G back to New England. He is far and away their plan A.
Hey, I don't. I'm not sure if I spoke on this. I feel like I did on the last podcast episode, if not the one before that. I was stating that man Bill Belichick loved him some Jimmy G. Remind you, the
It's
reason that
facts.
Bill
That's
Belichick and
facts.
Robert Kraft even had the hostility in one place or another, and why Tom Brady left the way he did from New England was because of Jimmy G. Bill Belichick wanted to get rid of Tom Brady and have Jimmy
True.
Garoppolo as a Patriots starting quarterback.
True
Bill
story.
Belichick. So
True
just
story.
knowing that just shows you how fond of Bill Belichick was of Jimmy Garoppolo, aka porn star Jimmy. Know what I'm saying?
Porn star
Nah, I
Jimmy.
mean, but at the end of the day, you see Tom Brady has the last laugh. So I wouldn't be surprised if San Francisco is taking a lot of negotiations and calls the New England Patriots organization right now, because I know Belichick loved him some Jimmy G. I feel like he definitely can. If it's going to happen,
Mm,
I think it might. I feel like if Belichick has enough assets, obviously as San Fran wants,
yeah,
it'll
they have a lot of cap
draft
space as
draft
well.
picks or whatever it is. Yep.
I also have a feeling too. They may draft Mac Jones, which really, I think that's a more mobile Tom Brady. As I forgot who said it. It was one of it might have been Devontae Smith, but Mac Jones is a more mobile Tom Brady.
I could see that one way or another.
Mm,
I mean, I feel like Jones still has to prove himself. We're talking about comparing someone to Tom Brady, uh,
yeah, I agree.
for
Oh, I
goodness
agree.
sakes. But just
God damn.
playing style wise though, 100%. Um, and I can even sit here too. Wouldn't be surprised if Tampa Bay Buccaneers run it back again. Tom Brady's old. Speaking of old too, also the Vikings got rid of Titan. Um,
Kyle Rudolph, bro.
Kyle
Oh my
Rudolph,
god.
yeah.
Yo, he wants to
Veteran
be in
tight
New
end.
England. Did you see that?
Speaking of New England,
He's interested in it. I think it's just a matter of fact of okay, who's throwing me the ball in New England, you know?
yeah, exactly. But I feel like Patriots could. I feel like Patriots are gonna find a way. I think it's so funny because I'm just
They
gonna sit
always
here.
do. They always do.
You know what I'm saying? Like Tom Brady got the last laugh right now. But is there ever a last laugh at the end of the day? Because shit is gonna keep going. So I definitely see the Patriots just improving overall next season. No matter if it's Cam is back, if Jimmy Garoppolo back, or just God knows whoever else is back. Who knows if they're gonna
Yeah.
trade up, try to get Justin Fields or Trevor Lawrence. But Belichick, he's definitely going to improve his record what he did last season. He's always going to have a solid defense, a defense intact. Defense wasn't as good. The Patriots defense wasn't as good as the
They have
prior
a lot of
season,
people coming
but
back
they
though as
have
well.
exactly. At the end of the day, it's all
Patrick
about them.
Chung,
Yep, yep.
yeah, they have or I don't know about Thule. They have a lot. They have a lot of good players coming back though. I know Patrick Chung off the top of my head. Um,
Yeah, I'm not sure who else, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's more than half the defense and offense.
Dante Hightower,
Hightower's coming
Patrick
back.
Chung,
Okay.
yep, Marcus Cannon, Brandon Bolden. Yeah, there's 8 players, so I mean they're gonna they're gonna be good. I think they definitely
I
will be
mean, to
good.
see the Patriots less than 500 this year was like literally something we never seen in our lifetime.
Hmm.
So I think I don't think it's the end of a franchise. I think it's just a franchise
Or a
that's just
dynasty, you mean?
yeah, excuse me, like a
Yeah, I got you.
dynasty franchise. I guess just what the franchise is worth, what the dynasty has had. It's definitely not what it's going to be, especially with Tom Brady gone. And as you heard too, a lot of players did say Tom Brady was the Patriot way. It
Yeah.
wasn't Belichick; it was Tom Brady. So I think anytime you remove a vital heart or important spirit from the locker room, that led to
Things will
multiple
change.
exactly. It's going to cause a big shift. So but I be honest though, I think I see why Bill Belichick though wanted to keep Jimmy Garoppolo. I think at the end of the day, we speak business is business, and literally Bill Belichick is a prime example of that.
Hmm.
No one knew Tom. Listen, to say Tim, you could admit it yourself, Mr. Timbo Slice. You didn't see Tom Brady on the Super Bowl this year.
No,
I know we
no.
spoke about this before, but a
He
lot of
needed
people
a year to get used
I ain't
to
see this
it.
either.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
no.
I mean, I exactly. And I know he was still putting on his numbers, but in the back of my head was he still was getting old though. Tom Brady's still getting old. I
Yeah.
wasn't taking to a dramatic route as Max Kellerman was from ESPN's First Take. We all know how Max Kellerman was about Tom Brady, but I didn't think he still had the potential to win another Super Bowl. No lie. So the fact that
No.
he still did do that, it speaks big. But
Yo,
hey,
and speaking of
if
Rand,
Kyle Rudolph goes to the Patriots, I mean that's just something I could see Bill Belichick making
yeah,
just a good
without a
player,
doubt.
making them better.
You know what I didn't see coming, and I don't think any of the league except for Diana Rossini, from NFL Network, is J.J. Watt going to the Cardinals, bro. Nobody saw that. Did you see? He put up the picture. Source me. He said he didn't talk to anybody's agents or anyone else in the Browns, all that kind of stuff. He's like, I don't know where people were getting it. And Diana Rossini put out there's a deal on the table for JJ Watt to get 16 to 15 or 15 to 16 million a year, and everyone's like, no way. Okay, that's just bullshit because like who who did we think was going to pay that for him like the where he is in his career? We thought he was going to go ring chase down in Tampa with Tom, but he goes to the Arizona Cardinals with Kyler Murray, Chandler Jones, who Chandler Jones had 97.5 sacks. And since 2012, JJ Watt is second with 95 sacks. Now, here's a little caveat. When JJ Watt has been on the field more than 6 games, he has been really effective. He's only played 2 full seasons in the past 5 because the other ones he's gotten hurt. If he can stay healthy, that defense is going to be top 5. Patrick Peterson, I don't think he's coming back, but they have Buda Baker. They got a lot of firepower there. Dude, what do you think about this? Neither of us saw this coming.
I mean, I didn't see it coming, but I definitely wasn't surprised. I mean, JJ Watt going to Arizona. Um,
23 million guaranteed.
business is fucking business, ladies and gentlemen.
Business is business, baby.
And I know we were speaking earlier. I'm sure JJ he could have had a solid chance of going over to Wisconsin, his hometown. Play near that man, Mr. Rodgers. That would have been. I was saying that would have been a story right there. JJ
Really would
going
have.
back to the hometown, balling out with Aaron Rodgers, both veterans on opposite playing on opposite sides of the field though, in regards to the positions they play. Um, I didn't see it going to Arizona. I kind of wish he did go to Green Bay though.
Yeah,
But
that would have been sick to see.
it would have been, and I think the potential that Arizona has is not as much as Green Bay has, so it's actually making the playoffs. So that just
Yeah,
shows you business, and it's all about the fucking Benjamins,
it's
baby.
all it's all about it's all about that green, bro.
Mm-hmm. I
And
mean,
they
Arizona's
they
defense
made the
definitely
play.
has improved.
I think also too leadership does have value, and JJ Watt's a unbelievable leader, and he wanted to be back with D Hop as well. I think that team is pretty dangerous. I also can see why Russell Wilson now wants out of the NFC West. You got Aaron Donald, you got Leonard Floyd, you got the Rams, you got the Cardinals, you got JJ Watt,
Bro,
dude.
it's
That
deadly.
is it's loaded, bro,
It's deadly.
loaded.
and that's why maybe that's one reason too, Mister Russell Wilson wants to get up out of Seattle. He
Here,
said send me.
hold up, Mister Unlimited.
True that. Nah, man. This ain't no dial up out here. I'll give Russell Wilson his kudos, man. He's definitely an elite quarterback. But
Oh, for
that
sure.
that it definitely did get a lot more scary over there with JJ Watt and now Aaron Donald too out in LA. That whole division, bro, is looking pretty fucking scary to be a quarterback.
It
I mean,
is.
we got JJ Watt though. He's gonna be playing. He's gonna be playing next to some decent D
Yeah,
linemen.
he won't be double teamed every single play now, so
Hey,
he'll be able to work. I think.
exactly, and that's the most important thing because JJ Watt said it himself. He's all about just winning a Super Bowl right now. So
Yeah.
he, I don't want to say it's contradictory. Can the Cardinals win a Super Bowl? Yeah. Can they do it this upcoming year?
I don't know.
I don't
I
know,
don't know.
man. I
You got
don't
Matt
know, man.
Stafford now in the NFC West. He
Exactly.
he's got that team. The Rams were just missing really good quarterback play, like someone that is a game changer, not just a game manager. Speaking
A lot of moving
speaking of
pieces.
that,
A lot of
dude,
moving pieces.
a lot of moving pieces in fan controlled football where Josh Gordon made his debut. He's on Johnny Manziel's team, and Josh Gordon caught a game-winning touchdown and also the first touchdown of the game. Crazy play in the corner, and he also
I
caught the
mean,
game-winning touchdown in fan-controlled football.
hey, I mean, speaking of the Cardinals, I mean, I hate Deshaun Watson. Excuse me, not Deshaun Watson. My bad, y'all. Listen, when it comes, that's how I feel about fucking my man DeAndre Hopkins leaving Houston. All right, excuse me, he DeAndre Hopkins it because at the end of the day, Mr. Hopkins still should be on Houston Texans, but that's another story. JJ Watt is joining him now. DeAndre Hopkins is
Dave, yo, speaking of that, bro, I don't mean to cut you off, but because of that trade, it just kind of rang a bell. David Johnson got a new 1 year contract
that's
from the
right.
Houston Texans, which
That's
okay.
right.
I mean, can he stay on the field because he
David
he
Johnson,
was productive in the day times he was on the field.
reliable running back.
Well, when he's on the field, he's reliable. I don't know, but
He
because you know what I mean.
100%. But if he still comes back healthy and is able to play a couple games, that's all they need. Because I feel like this day and age, just with the NFL and the running game, it's kind of scarce to come back. Is to have a reliable running back. I think
Yeah, it's undervalued, dude, for sure.
100%, and you see how it affects a lot of these teams when they don't have a decent running game. But I think he's going to be healthy.
Pittsburgh Steelers, prime example. I gotta call my
If
team
they
what it
had
is.
exactly, man, if Pittsburgh Steelers had a good
Even
running
if they would
game,
have been,
they might
even
have
if
been
they
in
were
the Super.
15th, 14th, 13th, bro, nothing would have stopped them. Ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of that, in the Arizona Cardinals, you think Kenyon Drake is out of there and Chase Edmonds is a dude,
Uh,
or do you
I
think?
think he is.
Um,
Hold on, my sister's in the building. I mean,
okay.
you want to show your tattoo? You don't gotta show your face. She's got a fresh tattoo. Are you gonna take off the plastic or not?
What you got? What you got?
She is. She's out here getting a full on sleeve. She's going to a solid Virginia Beach tattoo artist.
Let's go.
Excuse me, Norfolk Cat 757.
Shout
I
out.
I'll find his at handle. I know I got him on Instagram, so I'll shout out his at handle on for his IG. Pretty good
Yeah.
tattoo artist. Let's see here. Hold on. Anyone getting tattoo artist? What's his name again?
Brandon Hands Campbell. You can't really see
Can you
it.
put it down there? Yeah,
Okay.
that's a decent angle.
There we go.
We got some.
Oh, that's
Work,
sweet. Okay.
floor work and some shade.
Inked up.
She already got the skull head.
You can't see it's under there.
Yeah, she's under there. She started her sleeve a few weeks ago.
And
She
then
got a
the
skull.
lambs there, but y'all can't see.
Okay, yeah, we'll peek that later.
That's
But
awesome.
yeah, my sister Yaz, I mean, she's out here getting a full on sleeve. She got some floral right now, her upper arm. She got a skull head a few weeks ago. So anyone in the Virginia 757 area who's an excellent tattoo artist, what's his name again? Brandon Hands Campbell out in the 757. I mean, Everyone's decorating themselves these days. You look at every other football player right
It's
now; they
true.
all got tattoos. So
Self-expression, bro. It's art. It really is.
I'm mad I can't
Really
even
is.
hear you right now. Was it good
Wait,
though,
what?
Yaz? Hold on, Yaz.
Oh
This is my
yeah.
final question on a scale of 1 through 10. What was
Pain.
the pain rate for that tattoo?
An 8.
She said at 8. She got
Ooh, 8.
her underarm tattoo too, and then she got her looks like most of her upper arm near her shoulder. 8 pain though. Don't mess with the armpit area if you want to get tattooed.
No, that's tough. It's tough.
She'll be alright though. I'm glad.
We'll be
I'm glad.
good.
I'm glad she survived it. It looked good, Yaz. It looked good.
Hell yeah. Yo, you know what didn't look good though? The Dolphins releasing Kyle Van Noy. My man was 1 year into a $31 million contract, and he was tired of taking a pay cut. They asked him to take a pay cut. He was like, "I did that all my years when I was a Patriot. Like, I'm not going to do that now." They were probably like, "Okay, we'll release you." He's like, "Nah, trade me," or be like, or he's like, the opposite too, where they were like, "Okay, then we'll trade you." He's like, "No, I want my release right now so that he can choose wherever he wants, so they get nothing for it."
See, that's why I always started off. I feel like every player now is playing this game like it's a Uno game or something like that, and that's why
Facts, dude.
you don't know where they go. I gotta admit though, it kind of scratched my head just to piggyback off the JJ Watt situation because he stated he wants a Super Bowl, a championship right now, and I don't think anyone can say they see Arizona going to the Super Bowl with it, even if
Unless
it's
they
next year
get
coming up.
Yeah, unless they get some more firepower, or I mean, JJ did say, "Hey, I believe in you, Kyler," and so they could really have that figured out. Like it's wild the things you
Be
don't see.
playing
Like
next to
Kyle,
Chandler Jones. Chandler Jones, he's gonna be next to a decent line with Chandler Jones. I mean, he got
yeah,
Robert. I can't even. I'm not even gonna pronounce his last name, but my boy Robert, and that dude was a pretty beast too. He's a pretty solid tackle. So
yeah, bro. That
just to
and
piggyback off of that,
I
it
think
just
what's
shows
gonna
these
happen
players
is
are.
we're gonna have to see a lot more super team building type deal. A lot of people are gonna take 1 year deals because the cap is in question right now. So that's what's gonna
It's
happen.
crazy,
That's what's
bro.
gonna happen.
So I'm just sitting back like. I feel like I'm in a casino right now. I know you see what's happening with the NBA. Literally, the Brooklyn Nets just came in the league, what, 3, 4 years ago? You already got
Yep.
KD, Kyrie Irving. They just picked up Blake Griffin. So, I mean, obviously James Harden, you know what I'm saying? So,
Oh yeah,
just the fact that on the flip of the switch, an organization can change like that just shows you where the game can go if these players start picking and choosing where
bro,
they want to go.
wild, real
It's a whole
wild.
domino effect one way or another.
And Blake Griffin bought out his contract. He was like, nah, I will literally pay to get out of here from Detroit.
That just shows you how real it is, man. It definitely is. And two, I know we were speaking on a JJ Watt. And speaking of domino effect, for this because this is a rare occasion for him to beat the Cardinals to take back number 99, which was
Yeah.
once retired, and grant JJ Watt with it. That's definitely saying something on how much they
And
respect
what
and
was the
value him.
name of the other guy that it was retired? That it
I'm
was
not
retired.
sure, but I can definitely find out. I know he was at HOF for the Arizona Cardinals.
Yep. 99 for the Cardinals. The Goldberg family. Let's see. Marshall Goldberg.
So Goldberg, what was his numbers? What was he doing? In the wise words of T Rack, one of my number one IG comedians right now. What numbers was he putting up?
Let's see. He was a star on the 1947 championship team.
Whoo!
Oh
Oh,
wow.
we're talking about a dinosaur. That it makes sense now. I did come
Yep.
across the name in the article. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But shout out to Goldberg.
Wow. Yeah, he would if he
That's been
known.
on the Raptors for literally almost a century.
Yeah. Goldberg served in the Navy during World War II. He was like off-season occupation. Wow, that's so cool. Goldberg played seasons for the Cardinals beginning in 1939, earning All-Pro honors 6 times as a defensive back while also playing halfback and returning kicks. He snagged a career high in NFL best 7 interceptions in 1941 and helped the Cardinals win the 1947 NFL championship. That's pretty cool.
That's epic. That's epic. I mean, you could call somebody a dinosaur, but you can't make fun of them. So
Yeah, that
that
guy was
that
tough,
that,
and he
that was
served in
pretty
World War
solid.
II.
That was a real dude right there. I mean,
My
and that just
goodness.
shows you if he was doing all that for them to take 99 and still give it to J.J. Watt, that just speaks volumes.
It
And
does. It really
I
does.
just hope he stays healthy. And
Yeah, bro. Just so Justin Britt, you were mentioning that to me before. What happened with him?
yeah, that's right, man. I mean, former Seattle Seahawks center. I mean, on the Texans now. That just shows you Seattle is definitely trying to just take a shift, and maybe trying to listen to Mr. Wilson on improving the offensive line.
Maybe.
If they're getting rid of the center like that. Yeah, I mean, he just went to the Houston Texans. It just shows you kind of just a domino effect with everything. Um,
Yeah,
and
dude,
I
for
mean,
sure.
it definitely looks like though Russell Wilson did need a new offensive line center, anyways. I mean, with Britt
Yeah,
now signed with
big
the
time.
Texans. I mean, I was looking. I was just looking at this today. I'm looking at the numbers right now. So out of the 2020 season, man, I mean, with your top elite quarterbacks this past prior season with Russell Wilson, Tom Brady, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson damn near literally got sacked double the amount of time as everyone else. I mean, Russell Wilson got sacked 52 times this past
Wait,
season.
that's exactly double.
It- damn near. I mean,
No, that is
Josh,
27 plus 27 is 52, bro.
I
It's
believe
20
it's
or
I believe it's 54. It's
oh,
50,
God.
I believe it's 54.
Yeah, you're
Listen,
right. You're right.
this is the PayDirt podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Is not the basic math
Yeah,
podcast. Timber
sorry.
Slice isn't the
It's
sharpest
been
tool in
a
the toolbox
it's
either.
been a long day, kids. You know.
But I can say the least. It's damn near almost half. So yeah, Russell Wilson got sacked 52 times. Tom Brady 27. Josh Allen 34 times this year. Patrick Mahomes only 26. Aaron Rodgers only 25. And Russell Wilson's up there at 52 times sacked. So he definitely is calling for a new offensive line. I mean, Justin Britt was a decent center,
Yeah.
but it just shows you what the Seahawks are trying to do of gaining revamping that O line.
Yeah,
So
he's going to need it, especially with that numbers. I mean,
yeah,
can you
one
blame
year
him?
deal, $5 million for Houston for my
Yeah,
number guy,
he's just a stop guy,
Justin Britt.
basically. Yeah, and the whole Chad Wheeler situation with his right tackle, that guy's a nut job. I mean, I hope he got everything that was coming for him. Yeah, bro. From what we're really realizing here is that everything is bullshit, and what we think we know, we actually have no idea about this NFL season. But what we do in the
Something
NFL
like that.
offseason, yeah. But
Organized cast.
you know what? You know what LeBron knows? He knows about winning All-Star games. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, man. I can't call it All Star Weekend, I guess, this year. I'm gonna call it All Star Day.
Yeah.
All Star Day down in the A.
All-Star
Bars. but
bars.
it was definitely entertaining. I didn't watch it. I watched some of the highlights. I'll be honest,
Yeah.
I'm only really big on the dunk contest. Unfortunately, this year, I and the lack of better words, we had a bunch of no names in the dunk
Yeah.
contest.
The
It
three
was.
point was good.
Hey, yeah, I mean, shout out to Steph Curry. I mean, I'm not surprised who won it, but it was definitely a nail biter. But Steph Curry literally winning on the final shot. It shows the dude his money. I mean,
Yeah,
he knows how to drain the money ball.
he really does.
Steph Curry definitely won that 3-point contest. And my man, the man of the hour for the 2021 dunk contest. I don't know if Timbo decides. Did you see it? Did you watch any of the dunks at all?
I didn't get a chance to see it. But as far as how see, no one that I really knew was in the dunk contest. I
And the lack
really,
of better words, a bunch of no names in the dunk contest.
yeah,
And
dude.
I'm sure Tim was over there is figuring out how to pronounce these names right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Full highlights.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
but
mean,
who won?
I mean, the 2021 dunk contest winner was. Listen, I'm just trying to get ready to pronounce his name correctly because I don't want to mispronounce it. It was
Oh, you gotta go a little bit. The people
An-
need to hear you, bro. There you go.
Anthony Simmons. Anthony Simmons, though.
Anthony. Not
Anthony,
Ant. Not
not Anthony. Anthony.
An-
Anfernie. I'm sorry. Listen, guys. I love the NBA. I love basketball, but when it
Anthony.
literally comes to players I never really heard of in the league, I'm not gonna lie
He
to you.
plays for Portland. He's got
He
to be
does.
good then.
I guess in one way or another. This is the dunk contest, so they all had hypes. I mean,
Obi Toppin. He beat. Wow, this is
he bought
very
out. He
interesting.
had hops, yeah.
Anthony Simmons beats Knicks Obi Toppin to claim 2021. Wow,
Yeah.
that is wild.
He came with the Raptors jersey though. He paid due respects to the legends of the dunk contest.
Let's go. Okay,
Like my man Vince Carter.
Vince.
Yep, he did win on the final round with that. Listen, bro, I'm not gonna sit here and talk shit though. The man got hops, bro. The man got hops.
Oh yeah. I mean, obviously they can do things we cannot, but we ain't talking shit. But it's just we didn't know who it was.
I don't know if you guys seen. He tried to kiss the rim. He was almost somewhat successful. But one thing he also did too within this dunk contest, he took the basketball and he placed it on a little mini shelf. They attached a mini shelf to the backboard and placed it literally right damn near halfway up the backboard above the rim, and they put the basketball up there. Homie, I ain't gonna lie, he caught flight like United Airlines, and he got the ball off the shelf and just.
Oh, he had the Tracy McGrady jersey on.
Yeah, yep. Did I say Vince Carter earlier? My bad, ladies and gentlemen. It was T Mac.
Still, I got what you mean.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
That's incredible, dude.
Yeah. So Anthony.
Oh, he jumped over two dudes.
That too. He doubled it up.
Obi Toppin. And so the one dude, he has the Oregon jerseys on. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's so hard with dunks these days, too, because we've seen everything and obviously the internet, you know?
And we seen who got robbed last year, man. Like, I gotta say is Dwayne Wade just did the ultimate scandal last year. I don't know if everyone remembers.
Yeah, bro. He's never seen a 10 in his life.
Right? It makes no sense to me, man. And he goes out with a fine woman like Gabrielle Union, so you think what a dime is. But I guess to all due respect, the winner that was supposed to win this year actually won. I mean Simmons did have some amazing dunks, jumping over those two people, definitely well over 6'6". And that shelf
I'm just gonna be happy when there can be fans back in
that.
back in stands, and it's going to be full. Now that Texas and Mississippi are open, I'm wondering what the first full like stadium packed everything event is. It's definitely happened down in Texas, if possible. I mean, there's been things. We always try and stay obviously as neutral as we can. I'm just gonna say I'm happy this happened, and I'm gonna leave it at that because I don't know the science. I'm an idiot. I'm a moron when it comes to that. I stay in my lane, but I'm happy that thing happened, and hopefully we can set a precedent to go forward and obviously do that safely. Still,
I'm with you, man. I'm just trying to make the world go around again too. So
sure thing, dude.
100%.
Sure thing.
That's why my energy wasn't as much in it as just due to the All-Star day. Compared to how it usually is with All-Star weekend, it's just when you have no fans in the arena and the stadium, it's just different. And
facts, dude.
Hey, but it's always entertaining to watch when it is filmed. So it's definitely interesting. Steph Curry winning the 3-point contest. The skills winners. I'm not sure who the skills winners were. I
don't know if they had the skills competition, but
they had the skills. They had the skills.
Oh, they better have. Okay.
Hey, listen, I love my white chocolate, so I know it was a couple white boys.
Hey, let's go.
Who did win it?
Ooh, the
I'll
NBA
find out right now for you.
Let's see. Sabonis tops Vucevic.
There you
to
go.
Win Taco Bell skills challenge.
Yeah, man.
Yo, if you speaking of Taco Bell, we'll get into this too, just because why not? If you had a choice between, let's say, top three in order, if you had a choice between these three restaurants, it can be fast food, fast casual, Chipotle, whatnot, different things. Top three. If you had one restaurant to go to, and that's all you could, but you just wanted to eat there. Top three restaurants if they were in a row.
Just only fast food restaurants.
It can be anything. It can be either quick. It can be whatever. Like
And you
something
put me on
like
the
that.
spot right here.
Hey,
I call myself a music connoisseur and you love my sports, but I'm also a little bit of a food connoisseur too.
yeah,
So basically,
same, bro. Seafood needed diet.
I feel it. I feel it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not that much of a seafood fan. I don't mind, but seafood is good.
No,
I could
but you gotta see the food to eat the food.
ah hey da like my young fella say in the
Ratata.
street da. So I feel that. Yep. So it definitely is more of a experience on the taste buds. But if I had to choose my top three restaurants, basically it's my favorite top three restaurants. I wouldn't mind eating every day for the rest of my life. If I had to choose right now, man,
Choices.
it is. Hate me or love me. I start off with this one. It is what it is. It's fast food. I do got a new one too, but I'm gonna have to start off with me. I'm hashtag BK, Burger King man.
Yo, speaking of that, you see what happened today?
Hey, listen.
They
This
did not
they
think
need
that through.
they did not at all. They need a new PR person there on the BK, the
That
BK
person
UK.
has been fired, mate. Fired.
I hope so. Who knows these days? But I did see that unfortunately.
I mean, I get
That
what they
was
were
dumb.
saying,
It
but
was just
like,
a stupid
damn.
tweet. It was a stupid tweet.
They
But
had a thread, and people are like, "Do you really think people are gonna read this thread after
is the
this?"
tweet still up? That's what I'm curious. I'm about to check right now. But here on the PayDirt podcast, we just want to say too happy International Women's Day. Uh,
We love the ladies, the ones that have birthed us, our sisters, our nieces, our any
yes,
woman in our
sir.
life.
Hey, yes, sir. Our mamas, our mothers, our aunties, our sisters. So, but we all know too. Burger King has been going viral just for these
Hmm.
recent hours today because they want it was Burger King United Kingdom by the way, but they tweeted something that women belong in the kitchen
Oh,
and
they deleted it.
okay, so they knew better. I knew it was up there for a little bit, but we all know that's definitely not the ideal thing to say at all. Women belong in the kitchen.
Here,
Just try,
did you see the apology?
I did not
All
watch
right.
the
So
apology
here we
yet.
go. Here we go. We
Here come
hear
the
you.
back
We
pedals.
we got our initial tweet wrong and we're sorry. Our aim was to draw attention to the fact that only 20% of professional chefs in UK kitchens are women, and to help change that by awarding culinary scholarships. We will do better next time. We decided to delete the original tweet after our apology. It was brought to our attention that there were abusive comments in the thread, and we don't want to leave the space open for that. So, not even that they were necessarily sorry about the tweet, because
Yo.
that's wow. That's some that's some G shit right there.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Nah, that's literally some death row stuff right there. That's like a backhanded apology if that existed.
Whack.
What was the point? Well, they should have just stopped after we apologized. We did not mean to tweet that and just kept it there. But they wanted to keep going.
They
I don't
just
know
wanted
what
to. They just
I don't
wanted
know
to
what
go.
sense that makes exactly. I don't know what sense that makes.
But I could
But
go for a
just
Whopper at any
you know
point
what
in
I'm
the future. And
saying?
it's
Nah, man, I'm not sure how the Burger King tastes over there in UK too. It could taste totally
yeah.
different. And
Imagine.
hey, it could taste better. I heard it does though. A lot of these fast food restaurants taste different depending on what country you're in. I heard KFC and McDonald's literally taste like
Fresher
5-star
ingredients,
restaurant.
probably.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Literally, bro. You go over to Europe or even Asia, it's just hotter. But to answer your question, Temple Slice, I might have to put BK up there. If I knew 2 guaranteed want to give me a heart attack or make me fat for the rest of my life, I love me some Burger King. Throw some bacon on that Whopper too.
Oh, bacon Whopper. If you're gonna do it, you might as well.
Do it up. You know what I'm saying? And I do got a new one. Just recently, me being down in the 7757 area right now, I've been a little bit addicted to it, just a little bit.
Wah
Um,
wah.
actually not Wawa. It rhymes with Wawa though. It does rhyme with Wawa. I'm sorry.
Nah nah.
Kava.
Kab-
Yes sir. Yes
What is
sir.
that, my dude? What is that?
Hey, kava is delicious. It's like Mediterranean food, fast food Mediterranean food in one way or
Shout out
another.
Simone's. Shout out.
Facts. Yeah,
Shout out.
exactly. Shout out to Simone's
Bashir,
Kitchen
my guy.
all day,
All,
man, all day.
all
Shout out
love.
to that man,
Simone,
Bashir. Great
Paul,
rest.
hell yeah.
Yep. That's all love right there. That's fam, man.
That is super
That's the
fan.
boy. They
Best
got
man
a
at my wedding. He's
yes,
the
sir.
reason. He's the reason why me and you met as
For
well.
real, man. For real. And we still a bridge, man. We still connected. So
Look at
till
us.
this day,
Look at us
man.
now. Look at
Hey,
us now.
man. We out here chatting it up and just speaking stuff to an existence. So it's
Yep.
great. It's great till this day that we still vibing on it. So for even Bashir, so that's a Simone's Kitchen, excellent up in upstate New York, everyone,
Yep.
Coxsackie, New York.
And
Mediterranean food,
soon
healthy,
coming to
wholesome,
Schenectady
delicious.
as
Yes,
well, my
sir.
friend. Yo,
Yes, sir.
I cannot wait. I am so excited. I think Simone should be our first sponsor.
I agree with that, man. I
Like you
agree.
know,
That
we
would be
need to
awesome.
do an ad read for them. Imagine we're gonna do it. We're
That's
gonna do it
That's coming soon. 100%. I already see it. I'm
without
already
a
seeing
doubt.
it.
Without
I
a doubt.
mean, it's
Well,
great food, man.
it
So yeah,
is. It
uh,
is.
I could eat all
Well,
day, bro. But to finish your question, bro, Burger King, Kava, and you know what? I, I don't know what the third one be. I gotta go with a home cooked meal. I've been cooking lately, so I throw some chicken in the oven, some
ooh,
vegetables, throw some seasoning on it, some brown rice, and I mean, and just I'll be satisfied.
beefing
So
it up. You're down on the beach, so
trying
you
to
got
eat
to keep
good.
shredded up. When I come and see you, I'm gonna be shredded up. I'm gonna come see you down in those summer months. Hit the beach, get tan.
Hey,
I'm gonna look like you. They're not gonna be able to tell us apart.
sun's out, guns out, baby. My brother from another mother. That's what's
Hell
going
yeah,
on,
bro.
man.
So, anything really else in the NFL? You want to touch on anything you want to say to the people? Any crazy predictions for this week? Someone that you think is going to get released that we probably wouldn't have expected because it's already pretty much started. Just to wrap things up in the NFL.
Um, yeah, man. I know we're talking about Russell Wilson heavier earlier. I really think Mr. Wilson's going to stay. Um, if anything, man, I think a big move is going to come from New Orleans. I think New Orleans may get something heavy up for a starting quarterback. Who knows if they're going to start shoot for one of these young quarterbacks like Fields, or
Yeah.
you'll even see a Mike.
Who the Saints? You think the Saints?
Yeah, do you
Oh,
see
okay.
Taysom Hill? Do you see Taysom Hill or Jameis Winston as a starting quarterback?
I
I
I see
I don't see
Jameis.
it. I don't even see Jameis. It might be an
Really?
unpopular opinion, man. I don't trust Jameis. I don't trust him as a starting quarterback. Um, with
Really? Even with LASIK, bro.
even with LASIK, because look at what was Jameis's completion rate that prior season when Drew Brees got injured. I'm gonna give it.
He was on Tampa Bay, bro. What?
Excuse me, nah. When he was on Tampa Bay, but when he
Yeah.
came, when he played in a couple games though.
Okay.
Remember when Brees got injured?
That was Taysom Hill that played.
But
Jameis didn't really play.
he had a few snaps though. He had
What's the sample size?
what did he do with those few snaps?
I'm waiting for you to tell me, bro.
Remember when they put Remember when they put him?
I'm literally waiting for you to tell me.
I'm gonna give you the numbers right now.
Okay.
Because I only want to speak facts.
Yeah. You wish you had Jameis over Daniel Jones, so.
Nah, I don't. I don't, man. I
don't
still
know.
listen.
King
I already told you I gotta give Daniel Jones at least another year. At least
King
another
Crab
year.
Legs.
So 2000. Jeez.
The fans can't hear you be wrong, bro.
Listen to this. Just listen to this. 2019 season.
He had 30 picks. He had over 5,000 yards.
30 interceptions.
I know that is a lot in that offense too.
30 interceptions. Homie had yards, yes. His passer rating, 84 passer rating. But you know why that was?
Why?
We all know Tampa Bay had one of the best O lines in that season. I mean, I feel like you put Joe you
Okay.
could put Joe Dirt back there. He was still going to at least throw a completion rate of 75%.
Okay.
But 30 interceptions, 5,000 yards, I respect it. Cool, 84 passer rating, but 30 interceptions.
How many touchdowns did he throw?
Touchdowns? Yeah, he had 33. He had 33 touchdowns. But I mean,
Yeah.
that's not compared to how he was in the first league when he had
Imagine, bro. There was
28 touchdowns
points,
and only 18 interceptions. Just saying.
There was a time where he was literally going. I think for either one or two games where he was literally going. He would throw an interception, then a touchdown, interception, then touchdown. So he'd end up the game with like 3 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. It was like Ben's game versus the Browns. It was wild. Like
He's basically playing himself. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, but he
One
got
way or
late. He
another.
got LASIK. I mean, he's still got talent. So I do think he will be down there. But like getting released and stuff, I'm trying to think really who. We also UFC 259 was on this weekend. The StyleBender. He got upset. He got upset by Jan Blachowicz, which is the Polish bear, as they say. He hammered his face in. That was crazy. Amanda Nunes, as well. Like,
yeah, I did watch some of the StyleBender fight against homie. Definitely it was more of a technical fight. StyleBender, he lost those 2 rounds, round and a half. There was no TKO, KO. I was waiting for that moment.
Nope.
You know, StyleBender, when my boy Israel plays, he's like the Wolverine. It's very calm the first maybe 3 or 4 rounds, and he'll take the final round and just come with a strike and just knock your ass out. But that didn't happen with this fight. 100% technical. It's just those last 2 rounds he had. I mean, I feel like dude just had a little bit more mass on him, just a little bit more size. He was able to keep him on the ground. Most of his strikes came on the style.
And the grappling.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro. And I also think too, Amanda Nunes, truthfully, I think she may be the best MMA fighter, not just female, but also male on the entire planet. She is just a different animal, bro.
She's a beast.
She really is. Like, you would hate to see her in an alley. Like, bro, she would do terrible things to us. But she's so nice. She's such a like chill person when you interview her and all that. But she's just a trained killer. She could kill. Yeah. She could kill anybody.
You already know what that situation would be like. That would be like that Oklahoma football player that was in the bathroom trying to start shit with a dude that's like 5'7".
Spencer Jones.
150 pounds soaking wet, and the dude that was literally not even 6 foot got fucked him up. So that just shows you. But nah, Amanda Nunes is definitely a beast. Woman fighters too. We all know Clarissa Shields. She just put up that W. She's probably, you could say, one of the best boxers too. We're talking about women in general. Clarissa Shields, she had a match. First, I don't know if y'all know about this. It was all female pay-per-view fighting match. Just last night, Clarissa Shields, self-proclaimed greatest woman of all times. She went on a pay-per-view, man. It was International Women's Day, and she fought tonight. She ended up beating my girl, and she's actually pretty decent right now too. I don't know if y'all know too of Dent Flaherty, a Michigan female boxer. Right now she's about 7-0 in the league. Clarissa Shields just beat her. I haven't been watching much of women's boxing, but kind of paying attention, looking to this Clarissa Shields story.
Because we are a sports show.
100%.
We are a sports show. I mean, even though this show probably stinks, it's also a sports show, and like we enjoy doing it. It might stink. It might be the best thing you've ever listened to. Who are we to decide?
Hey, listen. If it stinks, end of the day, everybody smelled fart before, so
You ain't wrong, buddy. You ain't wrong.
And I don't think we stink either, man.
We are fantastic.
If anything, we're that Febreze over the stink. Here on the PayDirt podcast.
Just get on the PayDirt podcast. Now we gotta in wrapping up, bro. I think this week is going to be huge. I think we're gonna see a lot of veterans get cut, and we're also gonna see different things. Like it's gonna start get crazy. We also we got March Madness gearing up. We got some good teams going into the tournament. We will definitely do an episode about that. We'll do brackets. That'll be fun, bro.
March Madness, man, it's definitely gonna be at this rate. I would have to sit down and look at that fucking bracket like I'm studying for a test because I don't know what any of these teams are doing this season. It's definitely been a peculiar college basketball season.
That's going to be fun to do. That's the fun part about March Madness is teams that you have no idea about. Okay, I think they're going to win, or they're going to get beat, or some like surprise upset. All that. I mean, I'm definitely pumped for it. It's going to be something to watch for all the rest of March.
Definitely, I want to say when's March Madness start? Is that around? Say this is March. I want to say it's March 14th.
I think it's next week. It's in Indianapolis, so just around there, kind of a bubble.
No fans either.
Thursday, March 18th to Monday, April 5th. So March 18th, yeah. Next
on March 18th.
Yeah, I'm pumped for it. We're about to see that.
I want to say Virginia Tech. I mean, shout out to VT. Shout out to Virginia. Even just Virginia University, VSU, who won it last year. They still balling out this season. I want to say they're a top 5 team right now, top 25 team. So we'll see what VA does. But this March Madness is a one and done tournament. So
yeah, that's it.
Anything is possible these days. It's gonna be some college you never heard of. It could be MIT. Who knows? MIT, Hudson Valley. Man.
They're gonna be making a splash somehow. Do something,
coming out of nowhere.
Yeah. Hell yeah!
It's going to be exciting basketball.
It is. We'll definitely touch on that on our next episode. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the PayDirt podcast with your boy Timbo Slice, my guy, the Don Father, brother. Another great episode. I really appreciate you. We made this work.
Hey man, that's all we can do. Like we said earlier, we're only going to get better from here. More content will be coming soon, more at a rapid pace. Like we were saying earlier, I'm a hardworking man out here, so I always trying to make time to give this platform my words. So just know that we ain't going nowhere, man. We only getting better from here. We all know we see Temple Slice over there, new and approved. We're both
we ain't going nowhere. We
ain't no one gonna stop us. We bad boys
for life. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere.
We can't be stopped
now.
Boys for life.
Nah, so